Alright, Penny Evan. We're 1 hour away from our first competition this year.
Yes.
What do you have?
Oh wait, hold on, I gotta get.
Dude, that's really cool.
Wait, hold on, I'll take a picture. We're 1 hour away from our first competition this year. It's your second year. It's also my second year. We're doing try 2, alright? We're 30 minutes away from the first competition this year, alright? How do you feel? Okay, Italians.
Hey! I don't like Italians either. Hey! They're weird. Rude!
That's crazy.
Are you Italian? I don't like all Italians except for no. Are you pretty? Hey!
Aliens!
Sometimes Aliens. I'm kidding. I feel betrayed.
Noah? Oh wait, hold on, I need to flip it around. Noah, how do you feel about our first competition this year?
I feel bedazzled and I'm not a big fan of the government.
You look so pretty.
I want to hear it.
It's your first competition ever.
It's your first one ever.
No.
Are you excited?
Bro, talking about stuff like that.
You're gonna see all the other people perform as well.
There's 3 in our category.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna make fun of them.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna make fun of them.
We're all gonna make fun of
You
them.
only get best guard work and best visuals.
We're gonna make fun of all of them.
Right?
Elle, how do you feel about the first competition this year? Are you excited?
I'm excited, but I'm also scared that I'm gonna run into a tree.
Don't do that. I would not recommend that. The other people are too far away.
You have to let us bring that to homecoming. Yes.
I'll bring it.
Bring it to homecoming.
Honestly, have to.
The other people are so far away to interview.
They also don't give a shit.
They probably don't.
Do you want me to like go back and record them for you?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. How far away are we? 30 minutes. How do I record it?
It's already recorded.
I was told to come back here.
Oh.
Kaden, we're 30 minutes away from the competition. How do you feel?
Yo,
Addison. Monica.
Why'd you shit on the screen?
I'm sorry. Brayden, this is for Corey. We're 30 minutes away.
I don't know what happened over there, but they're probably all asleep.
Oh.
I think they're all asleep. I think they're too
I
tired.
think half of them are actually asleep.
Yeah, they probably are.
Luke!
How do you feel about the
Take the camera!
Oh. Interesting. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna interview him. Whatever.
He doesn't want to be interviewed.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Secretly does.
No, he doesn't.
He secretly wants to be interviewed.
No, he doesn't.
Everybody wants to be interviewed.
Why?
They like being interviewed.
Okay.
People like being asked questions.
Okay.
There's an evacuation warning.
Because Holland's coming
There's an
back.
evacuation warning. It's gonna storm. It's gonna storm. It's gonna lightning. It's gonna tornado. It's gonna earthquake.
Not an earthquake.
You don't know.
Most of it is lightning.
It's all the storms at once.
It's lightning.
The winds were blowing me away.
He's recording.
The way
The way
that Holland and Shannon were just talking, I think we're going.
Are you serious?
I really hope so. I really hope so.
I want to see you.
Don't ever get excited.
Oh, that's you. Yeah, you're kind of
What is it? What's the verdict?
That's more like
What's the verdict?
Thank you.
We're saying or wrong?
Where's his mom?
Tori.
Do we know if we're saying or wrong?
Hello.
Like,
hi.
home.
Talk about the storm and the show.
It's a storm, all right. This is a very stormy storm.
It's the end of an era. Why is it the end of an era? It's because homecoming is today. And what does that mean? You know, I keep a little journal thing that I write in, like, occasionally. And I started 2022 on homecoming. So I decided that I would start like a new one every year on homecoming. I only have to do it twice because I started at 10th grade homecoming. Made the one I'm on currently in 11th grade. And I'm going to make a new one after homecoming, so later today. But then there are not going to be no more homecomings. So I'll have to decide like when to end it. maybe I can just do the day I started. Maybe I can pick a specific like date that's like special. We'll see. And anyway, that's like a big deal. Well, for me, because it's like hard to move on from one a little bit, because it's been like a year with it. But what makes it tough for me is that I feel like a lot's gonna happen in that one. Cause like a log of, you know, everything that's happened. Even though I kind of haven't been writing in it very much. Not as much as I should be, honestly. But I'm like scared of what I'm gonna read and what I'm gonna write in the next one. Cause like, I'm gonna graduate high school. That's one big thing. And it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen during 12th grade. Cause it could be a lot. I want there to be a lot going on, but I'm scared it's not gonna be very much. I talked a little bit last time about how we make music, and I always wanted this year to be like a big one for that. I mean, it already has been, since that was the first 2 songs we released like a couple weeks ago. I think today is day 34 of school. Technically yesterday was, but there have been 34 school days. And I mean, it's a little bit worrying because it's like that's so many days. And like, not much has happened. We released 2 songs, and that was it. And I have this whole like thing planned. It's like an EP that only I'm gonna be working on. Because with the other 2, it was with me and my friend. I'm gonna make, it's gonna be like 5 songs. And I was planning for it. I'm just gonna make it all by myself. And I want to make like 1 a week, which probably isn't realistic, but I'm just gonna, you know, get it out as fast as possible. Obviously, the quality control will be there, but I don't want these to take forever. You know, I want to start getting stuff out. I made a little like planner of like how I want to do things. Like, music is primary. That's like what I need to be doing. Secondary is, I guess, streaming and stuff, because I do want to stream. I haven't been in a while, but streaming also includes games, and the only game I really play is Geometry Dash. I think it's a great game, and I think a lot of people don't get that because like they're not in the community, so they don't really get like what you do. And even if they do kind of get it, like I don't know, some people still think it's kind of dumb, but I don't know. I'm like a player and kind of a little bit of a creator right now, because I've been playing a level called Molten Core, which, if you know the game, is like a really hard level, and I just haven't been able to very much because I've been busy. But I'm wanting to do, like, if I have free time, anytime I have free time, like after dinner or whatever, I want to stream. One, to stream, because I like streaming. I mean, I'd like to be a bigger streamer, especially since I think that'd be more fun. Like, if I always had like a few people in chat, like, that'd be fun. But I don't think it's necessarily something I'm like, I want to be a huge streamer one day. I just want to have fun with it. I just want to have fun with it. But I also do really want to get good at that game. I want to get better, especially because there's this level that I'm gonna like lose so many people here, I swear. Like, people like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But there's this really hard level that I'm gonna verify, actually. And I need to get better at it. Like, I feel like maybe just being good at the game maybe isn't that important, but this level like kind of is to me, and a couple other people who actually worked on it. So I really need to start like getting better at the game and stuff and playing it. But also there's this level that I want to create. That's like a huge undertaking, like very ambitious for just me, who, like, I've never had a full level really. I've decorated like a third of a level that I made, and this one's supposed to be like this huge project, really long, with like good decoration and stuff. And like, I think if I worked on it for long enough, it could get rated. Partially because, like, not because I'm really that good at deco, but it's really long, so it's kind of like more lenient, so it can get rated easier. Those are like the 3 things. I think there's something else. So there were 5 things, but one of them was just work on the album that me and my friend are making. I don't know if I've talked about that album yet. Me and my friend are making an album, and that's the music that we're making together right now. But the songs take a long time to make, which is why I'm making my own like EP thing that doesn't need to be as good as the album. Especially like it's our first songs, so I want to get stuff like out. I want to like start, and then the fifth thing, which is vlog occasionally, which is what I'm doing right now. I think that's a great plan. I think that's a really good plan. I think that's like gonna work really well. Make music as much as I can. Streaming and gaming is secondary. And in my free time, I can just make this level. Because I think like all those things are like art. And like not all art needs to be really, really productive stuff. So it's more than just like gaming, you know. What I also should maybe include in there is like hanging out with people every once in a while. That's something I kind of stress about. Like I don't have that much time. I especially do all of that. So I want to like hang out with people more. Because I don't do that very often. That's really something I should like try to do, especially this year. I mean, if out of any year to do that, it should be last year of high school. I did have ideas for vlogs, like I want to make something like worth watching, more than just this, like me talking. Like I'm not trying to make something like grand. I don't think it needs to be that. But I want to make something structured a little bit, like. Each one has like a purpose, you know, like each one you watch and you can take away something from it, you know. It'll be like a topic. I think that'd be cool. So maybe that'll be next time, something like that. I'll plan something out. I also do want to vlog about I guess I can vlog about creating music and creating a level. I could vlog about the EP and I could vlog about making this GG level. I think both of those would be awesome. I'm kind of keeping the GG level secret right now, like at least until I finish. It's like split into 4 parts, so I want to finish the first part. Maybe not decorated, but just like the layout, and then I'll like publish it. I don't know how you'll have time to make levels and stuff. It makes no sense. It takes so long. I guess people are just really good at it because they can do things like so fast. Like they just know what to do. But I have no idea because I'm just starting. But I also really want my things to be really good. I have all these ideas and stuff, so I don't know. Probably not the best way to do it, but I mean, that's a thing. Like, okay, we're getting into life lessons here. Every single okay. When you do something, and you're like, oh, you know, I'm not good enough. Like I'm not very good at that, you know, so I'm not even gonna do it. That's like something I've done a lot, and it's like you shouldn't do that. Because just do it. You're gonna get good at it. And then later on, you're gonna be able to do it. And then if you like do it now, let's say you don't do it. Okay, let's say you don't do it. All right. In the future, and then you still suck at it. You're still just as bad, and you're not good at it. But you're like, oh, I wish I could do this. It's like if you had just done it in the first place, you would be good at it, and then you could just do the thing. But like. It's like, oh, well, right now, you know, that'd be such a big time investment. It's like, well, you could have just been doing that. Like, even just a little bit, you know, in your free time or whatever. Like, you would be just so much better. But, like, it's hard to think like that. It's so hard to think that way. It's like, I just want it now. But then in the future, you're gonna be like, oh, well, I wish I had it now. It's like, you could have it. Like, it's gonna be later. Like, if you start it, it's gonna be later, not now. But then, at some point, it will be now. Later will be now. And you'll have it now. Because you want it now. I can make a whole song about that. Later is now. It's gonna be called Later is Now. I could put in the EP. That would work so well for the EP. I'm putting that in my plans. I don't need to. What was I even gonna say? I don't remember. What was I gonna say? Okay, backtrack. What was I even talking about? If you do something later, do something now, you'll be better later. you do something now, you'll be better at it later. If you do something now, you'll be better at it later. I don't know, I started thinking about this other video that I want to make. It would be about Jammer Dash again. And, like, I would be using, the reason I have the camera I'm using right now, which is this little video camera thing that's like from the 2000s or 2010s or whatever. The reason I bought it was for that video, and I never made it. I was thinking like, oh well, maybe I could be. I put it on hold for a while. I don't remember why, because I think it's because I never had time to actually do it, and then I kind of just gave up on it. I still want to make it. I didn't quit it exactly. I wanted to make that. And I was thinking just now, like, oh, maybe I could have made other stuff and get better at, like, recording like that. Because it would have been, like, it was, like, an in real life video, and it would have been, like, an acting sort of thing, like, telling a story. I was like, oh, maybe I could have made, like, short stories and then got better at setting up this camera and, like, recording and making stories and stuff like that. And then I just forgot what other lesson I had planned. Not even planned, like, I just thought of it. I'm thinking of stuff on the spot. Okay, I guess I'll leave it at that then. Alright, just do things now so that later you can actually, like, do the thing you wanted. Because I've had this genres level, I've had the idea for a long time, alright? It's not just something like, I thought of, like, just now and I was gonna do it, and in a week I'd be done with it. That's what I thought. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be bigger than just this little idea I had for a bit, and I was gonna be interested. So I guess I've been making levels. Maybe I'll record a little bit of Homecoming or something. Put it here. I was thinking maybe putting like timestamps in the video, like at the beginning I could just be like, alright, this is just me talking about life. Then I go into the lesson. Like I have a timestamp about the little lesson here, alright. And then the third timestamp would be like Homecoming. And then maybe there'd be a fourth one that's like after Homecoming, Post-Hoko. Post-Hoko. Post-Hoko after SCO. That's probably like school, I don't know. Homecoming's in like 2 hours, so a little bit nervous. It's a little bit scary to turn this off, because that's like, it's like the end. It's the end. It's like, start of a journey, of like living life. Okay, well, yeah. I don't know which Corey this is. Corey number 6,353? Something like that? Something along those lines. 6,353, 6,352. I don't know if it's the beginning of the end Corey or the end of the beginning Corey. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe it's the end of the end. I don't know. Alright. Goodbye.